I was not expecting that. So Takopi used the clock before. He just didn't remember. And his mama didn't know what it meant to take a life. But she knew, I guess, enough to, because that's the conclusion he came up with, that she had to erase his memories and start him anew. But because of the experience he had on Earth, he fought back to come back and take out Suzuka-chan. But it turns out that Suzuka-chan did still try to take her life, but she survived. And after she survived, Marina, I guess, just stopped bothering her. After she tried to take herself out, I guess that just made Marina want to leave her alone. And but at the end, all the kids were essentially still messed up. She was still jacked up, and but at this point, enough to she didn't want to, but to take her mama out. And Azuma still was jacked up. Never talked to his brother. It just never worked out. And Suzuka-chan just kept living her life. Because I'm guessing after that failed attempt, Marina didn't bother her. So she had no reason to try it again, maybe. So they all just continued living their lives. Not getting any better, but still. Because even when Suzuka-chan was laying on Azuma's shoulder, look in her eyes, didn't seem like a healthy one. So even if all these kids stop bothering one another or interacting with one another, they will still be to some degree jacked up regardless. Because their parents already did them dirty, so they weren't getting any better. The only thing that changed is they all lived longer lives. But nah, when she ran into her daddy and he acknowledged that that's who she was until his other kid came in asking. Then he was like, I don't know who this kid is. Like what? I already knew the dad was gonna be trash because like he never came to visit her. So I already knew there wasn't. She was going into a fantasy where she thought her daddy still cared and loved her. And that was dead. Just like Marina's daddy, trash. I mean, he cares for his new kids. Uh, so yeah. And then Takopi got clapped in the head by Suzuka-tron just because he was, in her mind, no longer helping her. I was like, wow. And then at the end, Ozma, I'm like, I know we ain't go back again. This is a conversation we didn't get to see, or what? This is a crazy episode. We got one more left, but it was a great episode too. But yeah, it was just messed up all around. Nothing got better. And to think that he came to Earth to take her out, but because he didn't remember, he saved her life, and then things did not get better. Things still ended up bad. So I'm wondering what this last episode is gonna be. Maybe the person he should have helped came here to help is Ozma. Maybe that would have been the one that would have worked out. Because it definitely didn't for the other two. And I'm pretty sure when he left, Marina took herself out. Still thinking about how she should have gave him a name. Takopi, the one he still ends up getting. It was a great episode though.